Stuff first, or shall we?
It's up to you.
It is, isn't it? Oh, decisions after decisions.
Let's smell stuff.
Okay, let's smell a few things. It's just some citrus fruits. Because it's not that we're getting ahead of ourselves. It is that we are preparing for next year and the way we want to do things. Let's start with a material that you might not even have smelled before. Although I vaguely think that Owen might have smelled this and it reminded him of something, so. It's the pointy ones again. I don't think we've done pointy ones since Alex was here. Are you ready?
Thank you. Mmm.
It's been a while since we've heard an
This is like a... What am I smelling?
You are smelling a material called Scenthusiasm base, which is... Oh,
So this isn't... So this is a raw material.
This is raw
So
material.
I can slag it off.
You can say whatever you like about it. It's not. It is made by by a very good perfumer or a team of perfumers to smell citrusy.
Urinal cake.
Okay.
That is.
Yes, I say yes, but.
That is urinal cake.
But.
I mean, don't get me wrong. They make them smell nice.
Yes, it's very citrusy. I'm beginning to. I think. From what I've gleaned from conversations with people who keep saying those two words at me, I think there's a lot of dihydromercenol in urinal cake. But
people might not know what urinal cake is, and they might go to their local bakery.
Probably really aren't.
They go to their local bakery and ask for some urinal cake.
Urinal cake, yeah, no.
If you want to know what urinal cake smells like, go to your local bakery and ask for.
No, no, don't do that. Don't do. No, obviously. It is something that you find in urinals, and as far as I can tell, it is a very smelly little piece of smelly...
Sponge cake.
That is put there to stop it smelling too much of pee.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. So, but it's quite intense because so is pee. And there aren't any in women's loos because there aren't any urinals.
Because there's flushes.
This is the point at which, when you walk, if you following the signs from a restaurant and they have slightly unusual, they've tried not to put woman in a dress and a man in a suit signs, and you follow it and you think, just a minute, this is you right? I'm in the wrong one. That happens. That's happened. I think everybody's done that. Anyway, that's what it should smell like. Okay, so you say that, but I actually think it smells very much like a citrus fizzy drink. And I don't know which one it is though. It's Lilt or something.
Yeah, Lilt.
It's one of them.
Lilt, yeah.
Yes. It's much more like, I think it's Lilt. Anyway.
Yeah, it is Lilt actually.
Yeah.
Or Fanta lemon.
Yes. It smells like that. It's very refreshing and it almost fizzy because for me I associate it with fizziness. What are you going to do with it? That's the question. And
what are you going to do with it?
Well, yeah, you're going to use it instead of a natural citrus because it is formulated to last a little bit longer and be a little bit more powerful.
What's it called again?
Scenthusiasm base. I have some. It's...
Well, I know you have some.
Well, I do, but I have more than that.
Oh, right.
When I have some, I mean I've got a kilo. If I say I have some, that's what I mean. I would say I don't have any if I've only got that much, because that doesn't count in my, possession-wise. That's merely a passing thing.
Cool.
Now, of course, after smelling Scenthusiasm base, this.
Oh yeah, it's a rounder version.
And yet it seems much more ethereal and transparent, I would say, this after smelling the Scenthusiasm base.
It makes me want to brush my teeth.
Not because your teeth are dirty, but...
Because I've just eaten sweets. It's like it's the post-sweet retro nasal smell.
I'm finding it very kind of limoncello.
Yeah, that as well, or San Pellegrino.
Yes.
But all these things make me want to brush my teeth.
It smells very Italian. So this is Cedra, also known, in English known as citron, but then the French for citron is a lemon. So this,
And a car.
I remember we've had this conversation.
Have we?
Yeah, Citroën, yes.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, but it's got one more syllable and an umlaut. Cedra is a kind of
Well, the car's
lemon.
got 4 more wheels. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. But you can't make perfume out of citrons. This Cedra is a kind of posh lemon, Citrus medica.
I
So-
do get that. That's why, yeah, San Pellegrino rather than Fanta.
Yeah. And then when we smell this,
Yeah,
this,
wow.
this smells complete and kind of dense. This one's much more airy and light.
Yeah.
So, see what we're going to do for January is be working with just lemons. We're just starting in January. I thought January is quite a good lemon month because the sun doesn't shine too much. You're going to need to top up on vitamin C. So we're going to start with lemon essential oil, which I also have, and we're going to do stuff with it. I say stuff, I mean we're going to blend it with things because that is what we do. On Radio 4 on Friday.
Hmm.
I am. Good.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Talking
I'm
about...
I'm going to be talking about perfume on a programme called Sliced Bread.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, it's not on Friday, I'm recording it on Friday, but... Yeah, it's about whether or not something really is the best thing since sliced bread, or if it's not SB, it's BS.
Great.
Good.
Great.
So,
Where are you
anyway.
recording that?
oh, well, it's, these days it's done on the Zoom.
On Zoom.
Okay, so this is
Mm.
lemon. Normal lemon essential oil.
I mean, it's just... I mean, compared to those other two that we've smelt, it's just... It's just so thin.
Yeah. Yeah. I find that lemon is thinner than the Cedra.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe it's...
The Cedra is lovely.
Yeah.
It's quite peachy. It's like a lemon, but with the skin of a peach. It's like a soft lemon.
Yeah. But the lemon is perfectly adequate.
The lemon is fine.
There's a lot of it around.
Yeah.
But I do tend to use the Cedra. I haven't put the Citrasis base in anything yet.
I feel like the Citrasis base would require a very small amount.
Yes. You are correct. You are correct. So what we are going to be doing on our lemon study is... I wonder if you could do the 2-for-1 and spot the difference. Let's just do... We'll do the test. If you don't have different kinds of lemon, because you know that's a bit... It's not a beginner thing to have lots of different kinds of lemon.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I know what I'll do. I'll do this. And because you haven't smelt this one yet, I need to mark them. So this is the 3-strip test, which we haven't talked about for a while.
I don't know what this is.
No. Oh, well, maybe you and I have never talked about it.
I don't know what the 3-strip test is.
Well, you get 3 strips,
Hmm.
all of which...
2 of one and...
2 of one and 1 of the other. So I need to make sure I don't mix them up now. But And then it really helps if you've got two people doing this. When Harry first used to come to our place to learn, he would rush in and go, do the 3-strip test. It's all somebody also, I think it's all called the triangle test sometimes, because I guess you could make a triangle out of it, but it isn't really. It's 3 strips. And it's one of the young exercises you do. It's an exercise young perfumers do, which is to see, can you just tell which is
The odd one
one
out.
out?
I won't look at the things.
Oh, and I'll try not to
There you go.
make them touch. So yeah,
Just going to move them around
okay.
again.
I'll just move them around.
Okay, so
Got to say, this is quite difficult.
it is difficult.
It is difficult because what we've done, I've been mean. I've gone for 2 citrus fruits. When you're first learning, you should make it easier on yourself. I probably don't even.
It's really hard.
You give them back, I probably might not even.
Right, those two are different.
I'm going to give you an easier one. Okay. Well, I should see if I'm not looking at the numbers. I should see if I. I think that one's the odd one out, but then I might be wrong. 1, 2, 3. No, you're right.
Am I?
Yeah, you had that as the odd one out.
No.
You had this as the odd one out.
Yeah, I had number 3 as the odd one out. You can't remember, can you?
I remember what I did know. That's a that's a See, I think that, but I know that's not the odd one out. I know there's definitely 1 or 3.
It's really hard.
And I've got
It's
this one.
really, really, really hard.
Yeah. Okay. So, also under the pressure of
Of a
being
lens.
watched on a video.
Yeah.
But so what we should really do is not do it like that at all. We should do it like this and not pick. Well, because there was 2 bergamot and 1 cedrat. That is unbelievably mean of me.
Yeah.
So now these ones I'm not going to have to label. I know, promise, because I will be able to tell, but I haven't changed them. So anyway, this is there.
Yeah.
This is not, of course, very interesting for everybody.
Oh, yeah, I don't have to close my eyes, do I? Because they don't have.
It's true. And even if they did have 1, 2, and 3 on, I didn't do them in order.
Urinal cake. Urinal cake. Different thing.
Yeah.
And the different thing is,
Violets. It's that
it
iron and
is
alpha.
iron and alpha.
Yeah. So that would have been much nicer of me to do, because when you're starting out with this, I mean, I couldn't tell the woods apart. I couldn't see them for the trees. I could not tell Atlas cedar from Virginian cedar, and they're very different. I think that now, but I couldn't tell at the beginning. Honestly, I couldn't have told geranium from rose probably at the beginning.
It's interesting, yeah. When
You get much better. But
I mean, I've got to be honest. The first one that you did, I actually had no idea. I just guessed.
right. And I still don't know.
I mean,
but
I went
yeah.
with a hunch. I mean, they all smell identical to me. Not those ones.
Iron. Yeah. Yeah. So don't do that to yourself. That I'm not helping there. Right, I'm just stick them all together. But do as many triangle tests, 3-strip tests, as you've got the time of day. And if you can get somebody else to dip them and test you, it's that much better, because you don't even know what the materials are. You have a clue. So all the thing is, spot the odd one out. Can you spot the odd one out? And you get a lot better with time. That said, I still couldn't spot 2 bergamots and 1 cedrat. Today, while knowing that I'm going to be showing this to people and it was going to be embarrassing if I got it wrong, so I could have lied, but I can't. So, but anyway, what we are going to be doing is taking different citruses and just isolating them and then mixing them with Isoe Super and with a musk, I've got Hellbetter Light here, and with Hedione, seeing what happens and then creating an extraordinarily simple lemon cologne. So that's going to be task 1 for January 2023. But there is no limit to the number of 3-strip tests that you can do if you want to get better at this.
Well, there is.
I'm
3 strips.
Yeah, I need to get back to the lab and do some, don't I?